Good afternoon, Pep. I think you know where we're going to start. Kevin De Bruyne has announced that he's leaving the club in the summer. First of all, your reaction?
Sad day. A happy day for the fact that the pleasure personally that we live, or I live this time with him. What he gave us, all of us, his humanity, and of course, don't necessarily tell his influence in our success in the last decade. That will be impossible to imagine, without him. And it's a day because, of course, it's part of us. He's leaving. So when Vincent left, or Sergio left, or David Silva left, and these players have been contribution, and I will say more names. So this example 3. Of course, it's a time that, it's a sad day. So, but still we have 10 games and hopefully 11 and 6 games at home that we can enjoy with our fans, and he will get, I'm pretty sure, the love and the recognition that all of us, the fans, of course, that he deserves.
Where does he rank in terms of players you've managed, but also within Premier League history?
I think I've been involved in, I read today or yesterday, 280 goals in terms of goals and assists in the Premier League. So the Premier League is one of the greatest midfielders I ever played in this country, and I think that this club is no doubt about. Always when you say is the greatest, not the greatest, so it's always have to be careful for respect for the, players that play main roles and incredible players that play for the last, 20, 30 years in this club. But come on, there's no doubt he's one of the greatest, for sure, because of his consistency, except the last year and a half, that I had injury problems, and the consistency, and in important games and not important games, and every 3 days being there all the time. So that is no doubt.
Finally, for me, does it feel like the right time? He's out of contract in the summer. It feels like the squad is getting a refresh. He's obviously had a few injuries to deal with as well. Does now feel like the right time?
The most important that he feels good right now. I think we spoke recently, lately, that he had problems, and now he feels finally, because after the surgery he had in the hamstring, had the problems here in other part of the body, but now he feels, step by step, he feels ready. His decision is made, and of course, for all of us, we wish him, to Michelle, the kids, mom and dad, so absolutely the best.
Hi, Pep. 10 years you spent here at the club. You've spoken a little bit about the impact that he's had on the club, those who have played with him, the fans. What have you learnt from him as a human being?
His assists, his goals, his vision in the final third that is so difficult to replace. Because it's not, everyone can make two actions of assists, but during how many years and how many games, that makes him unique. At the end, this is a business. The players have to perform well, the manager have to perform well, and we know that any person, can discuss that his performance during this decade have been outstanding. So we won a lot of trophies, and have been involved in every single one. So that's why always, I think we remember him he's part of this club. I think in his statement he has done in the club, he said to him, the doors are open for the rest of his life. So whatever we want to do here in our part, so it's part of the family of this club. So the impact of some players transcend just even what you have done on the pitch. So, and Kevin is one of them.
In terms of that, and particularly the leadership role that he's had, the impact he's had on the players coming through the academy, how hard will it be to replace that?
Listen, he was a leader in terms of not in the vocal, I would say in the locker room or something in impact. His leadership was proving, on the pitch, doing that. And of course the impact for the new players and when came up in the last years from the academy or the new players from another clubs. Yeah, I've seen in the training sessions and in the games, and he's a guy who enjoys playing football, so he likes. You see it, when they play and when can make and his generosity has never played there, and think it was better than the other ones. It always was humble in that terms, and yeah, it's what it is.
Pep, do you know yet when he will leave? Will he be part of the squad for the Club World Cup, or will he leave at the end of the Premier League season?
It's a good question. I don't know. I think he has to decide. You have to talk, because now with the World Cup is a new, the expired contract legally. If he, hopefully can continue playing football in other places, and it depends on the risk, playing there for the contracts or injuries or the future. So honestly, I don't know. I think the club has to talk to him, or he has to say what he want to do.
Would it be a fitting end to his City career, though, to go to the United States with you, to be part of that City team playing in what is a hugely historic tournament?
Of course. Of course, it's the first time you play this competition, and at the end of the first 3 games, he's still under contract, I would say. We finished 30 June, but after that, if we go through, I don't know. So I cannot answer, because his answer for, I think, Kevin